Hi again, everybody, and welcome into the Week 6 edition of Peacocks on the Prowl. Zach Carlyle here with you, and today we're talking Peacock Volleyball. And for that, we're joined by reigning NSIC Offensive Player of the Week, Haley Poula. Haley, thanks for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
Let's start with this past weekend. You guys earned sweeps over Minnesota Crookston and Bemidji State. What things did you see from your team that really worked well this weekend?
I think the two main things that we really had going for us were our communication and our ability to switch up where we set the ball. We had the pass almost every time, so that made it easy for our setters to trick the block and get more solos up.
24 kills for you. You hit 476 over the weekend. What things worked well for you offensively?
I think that switching it up, so hitting down the line, cross court, throwing tips and rolls in there, really puts the defense on their heels, not knowing where they're going to go. And then also my back row is really good at talking to me, telling me where the gaps are. So they're sort of like my eyes for the court, and they see where the open spots are.
There's a lot of young talent on this team. What's it like for you to play with such a talented group of freshmen?
It's really fun for me just because we're all roommates, so we have that extra chemistry and bond going for us. And just it's really exciting knowing what the future holds for us. We're all already communicating, have that chemistry as freshmen, knowing what's going to be there our senior year and just how much more we can grow is super exciting.
Speaking of seniors, you've got a couple, Alicia Vanderwood, Chelsea Berry, who she's a redshirt junior, captains on the team. What's it like to have some solid veteran leadership?
They're really good role models and leaders for us to have on the court. If we're ever having a rough game or a rough day, we know that they'll be there to pick us up. And also, that not even just them, but the other seniors and Ashley, our libero, are really good. They help bring communication and energy to the court a lot. They'll always have positive attitudes and carry us through. If we're in a little slump, they'll be there to pick us up.
Mm-hmm. It's well documented that there's 7 teams in the top 11 in the nation from this league. Northern Sun Conference, a very tough conference. What's it been like for you as a freshman learning from your experiences in this league so far? One
big thing that I've definitely had to learn is mental toughness and how to overcome the obstacles and the ups and downs. If we lose a game or I'm having a rough game, I have to learn to work and overcome that and not just let it get me down farther and farther. They are a really good team, so they're gonna get their kills, they're gonna have their blocks, they're gonna get our good hits up, and that can be tough sometimes as a player. Staying positive when you have a really good hit and they're there to dig it up every time. So just overcoming that and learning to play through.
You guys play Southwest Minnesota State and Sioux Falls this weekend. What areas have you wanted to see your team improve this week as you get ready for your next 2 opponents?
Probably consistency with communication and energy. There's times in games when we'll get down and the other team will get on a big run and we just get dead silent and we can't get out of that little hole, and it's tough to come back from those. If you get down 5-10 points, coming back and winning that game can be tough. So we need to learn how to overcome those if it does happen and just try and make sure that those quiet runs don't happen.
Well, Haley, best of luck this weekend, and thanks for joining us here today.
Thanks for having me.
Haley Poula with us as Upper Iowa Volleyball gets ready to take on Southwest Minnesota State and Sioux Falls this weekend. Thanks for joining us. I'm Zach Carlyle. So long. We'll see you next week on Peacocks on the Prowl.